guys, it's Naomi with Naomi's Tarot. I'm just doing a quick live for you today. This is pile number 1 or message number 1. This is pile number 2, and this is pile number 3. So 1, 2, 3. So I want you to concentrate on message number 1, 2, or 3, and that'll be your message on what your true love or soulmate wants you to know right now. And I'm not going to be responding to comments because my camera is angled weird, so I can't really see them anyway. I'll look at them at the end of the video. But for right now, I'm just going to do the reading. So I want you to concentrate on message number 1, 2, or 3. And I'm just going to clear energy of each one. Clearing the energy. Okay. So this can be a message from a soulmate, whether they are a family member or a child or like a romantic soulmate. It doesn't have to be your true love or soulmate, doesn't have to be like romantic or sexual, although it can be. It can be either romantic, sexual, or it could be just familial relationships. So if you guys are ready, I want you to pick 1, 2, or 3. And as always, if you'd like your own reading, go to my website or email me at naomitarot1199@gmail.com. Okay, ready? If you chose message number 1, your soulmate wants you to know to go with spirit, go with your soul, go with where your heart takes you. It sounds cheesy, but this is what this card means. I made these little makeshift oracle cards to enhance my readings because I didn't bring many cards with me. And this means, when I made it, it means go with your spirit, go with whatever the universe is pulling you into. If it's not dangerous, if it's not going to be detrimental to you, go with that because there's a reason for it. Okay? Your soulmate wants you to know that now is the time to focus on bettering yourself, bettering your money. Queen of Pentacles, surrounding yourself with prosperity, focusing on how you can do that in solitude, how you can be happy with yourself before you meet your soulmate, and all the ways you can think about how to better your life in solitude, thought and solitude, as the Queen of Pentacles. Follow your true north wherever it takes you, and there I will be, your soulmate wants you to know. I'm going to be wherever you end up, because if you end up in a place and you fear you won't meet me because you go there, we weren't meant to be. Wherever you go is where you're meant to meet me, where you're meant to find me. If you don't find me there, you weren't meant to go there. Or we weren't meant to meet there. We were meant to meet somewhere else. You're the Queen of Pentacles. Whether or not you're an earth sign, you are in Pentacles mode, focused on your money, focused on helping yourself, thinking of the ways in which you can better your life. And sometimes solitude, we need those times in our life before we meet that person, before we reunite again. I'll see you again. Now is the time to focus on doing better for yourself. I want you to do better for yourself. I want you to become successful. I want you to focus on your own life and not wait for me. I'll be there, but just do what you need to do to improve your own life, and then everything else will follow. Message number 2 says Divine Feminine. So when I drew this again, I was thinking of kind of like mermaid energy, curves. I thought of in circles. That's why her hair is kind of like in circular patterns all over. And the words are kind of like a rounded shape. Again, this is a very crude version of some cards I would like to one day make. And written, near her womb and in her hip area, where we as women, it's an expression a lot of our estrogen, of, ourselves as a woman. It's an expression of ourselves. So that's why I put the words there. It says flowing, sensual, nurturing, loving, empathic, soft, giving, intuitive, divine feminine. So your love is telling you that they love that divine feminine aspect of you. They love those qualities within you. Rest and contentment in what you already are. Stop striving and pushing and trying to force yourself as a square peg into a round hole. You may have not felt fulfilled lately, Nine of Pentacles reversed, and you're sighing and you're looking at what others have, sighs. You're looking over at what the next person has, right? And you don't feel that fulfillment. You don't feel that happiness. But now is the time to appreciate those good qualities about you. What I love about you, channeling your soulmate, what I love about you is that you're able to receive, that you're able to contemplate, that you're able to absorb and feel and not always have to do, and respect others through that softness. Soft doesn't mean weak. It's actually very strong to remain soft, to remain kind in a world that often is not. And I appreciate those things about you. And I love those things about you. Don't lose them. If you chose message number 3, 3 is totally different. Wow. So message number 3, you got divine masculine. Now, when I drew this, I was thinking of the sun and a tree. So the sun, though it is a round shape, is often the symbol of Leo, which is a very divine masculine sign. It is ruled by the sun. It is ruled by the ego, which is the center of the universe. I am the center. I lead. I am the ego. Whereas the moon is the feminine. That is the soul. And this talks about whether you were male or female, just as the other message talked about the feminine, whether you were male or female. This message talks about you as a man or woman. I appreciate your stabilizing, your rooting, your providing, your intellectual, your knowledgeable, your decisiveness, and your strong energy. I appreciate those qualities about you, your ability to get a job done, your ability to find a focused direction, your ability to never back down, your ability to have strong boundaries, your ability to speak your mind, your ability to be assertive. Those divine masculine qualities of the oak tree, of the sun, rooting itself in the earth, strengthening itself. I appreciate those qualities within you. You may have been despairing that you may never find me, or maybe that we're not getting along right now, or maybe that things aren't turning out in your life outside of us in the way that you had hoped, whether you're with me now in flesh or only in spirit, and we have yet to meet. Maybe you're despairing about something recently. You're wounded, you're upset. Maybe you have lost a love that was not the true love. You have been looking back, not looking forward, Page of Swords. You have been looking back at what could have been. But I ask you as your soulmate, I ask you as your best friend in spirit, maybe already in the flesh, maybe you already know me. If you don't, in spirit, to trust. I am asking you to trust yourself, trust your life, trust the universe, trust God, trust Goddess. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear divine Goddess, God, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. Trust and rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. I am here right now. If we're meant to be together, I am always with you, whether we are together in the flesh or not. And if we were together right now and we're going through a rocky patch, trust that if it's meant to be and we truly are soul partners, that it will be. We have many, many soulmates. We only have one twin flame, but we have many, many soulmates. A twin flame is a very difficult relationship, actually, where there are many ups and downs and conflicts. Trying to heighten the conflicts serve the purpose of trying to heighten our energies to serve the vibration of humanity. These energies are meant to teach us, to help us help others with the lessons we've learned. But a soulmate is something much different. A soulmate is the one that we really strive for peace, for contentment, for a best friend, for a lover who is our best friend. And we have many soulmates, not just one. So trust that if one does not work out, there is another one. And if we are meant to work out as soulmates, we will. And if we don't, it was not meant. Have that trust. Have that faith within your life, within yourself, within the universe. And my last message as your soulmate is, though you may feel like all messages 1, 2, and 3, things are at a state of constancy. Things are not changing. They're not getting worse. They're not getting better. They just seem like, they're staying the same. They're constant. They're not better. They're not worse. And you feel like you are trapped. 8 of Swords. You can't see how you can release yourself from these ties that bind you, from this feeling of entrapment. But what you're not realizing is there is a way out. You are just not realizing it. Maybe you feel trapped in the day-to-day routine, the same old, same old. Now, this is a message to all 3 numbers, by the way. This is a message for everybody who picked whatever number. Maybe you feel like you're stuck in the day-to-day routine and there's no way out. There is a way out. Take a chance. Walk through that door. There is a beautiful reality waiting for you there. Do things differently. Shake up your routine. Somehow, some way, you can change, even if it's a small change. Even if it's just a little change, your whole life can go through a new path, go on a new path, just by one different decision. Abundance is waiting for you. Abundance in love, in all of the forms you can receive and give love. Divine Beloved, please show me how to feel fully deserving to receive. I release my ego's plan and I am open to being a vehicle for abundance. I receive abundance. I accept abundance. I deserve abundance. Say it. Say it with me now. I deserve abundance. I accept abundance. I attract abundance. Love is abundance. Abundance is mine now. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. And I hope you like this channeled message from your soulmate, 1, 2, or 3 messages. And that last message was a universal message for everybody, no matter what number you picked. And I hope you guys all have a good rest of your day. I love you all very much. Thank you for supporting my channel. If you would like your own reading, as always, go to naomitarot.com. And you can also email me if you don't understand the website at naomitarot1199@gmail.com. Angel, I appreciate you for saying hi and coming. I love you, and everybody who will watch this video in the future, bright blessings. Bye-bye.